It's time to carry the stupids. Hobo Wankanobi from the Anti-Clan. Come on down. Let's see if you can carry the stupids. You know how this game works. You must get more kills than your whole team combined and win the match. It's simple. Did you see that? A big blimp appeared in the sky. Just like that, it was invisible. And it just appeared. Should we re-record this? Is there something wrong with the game rendering? Are there invisible things that appear and disappear in this game without warning? Making it impossible for players to actually try and shoot enemies that are invisible? Well, that does not matter to us. This is about carrying the stupids. Did I mention how this game works? Yes, you must get more kills than your whole team combined and win the match. And your host today is Mr. Claus Kellerman! I didn't time that intro correctly. The music's still going, and I usually time it so that I'm finished when the music fades out. But the blimp appeared in the sky out of nowhere to confuse me. So that's what you get for free. I'm Bob. And I do these intros for free because Klaus is a cheap bastard.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks.
Good intro there, buddy. All right.
I'll just start the commentary now.
Well, he hasn't done anything yet anyway.
He
certainly isn't carrying anything.
He's hiding there.
He's just sitting in a bush, really.
Well, he's a TD. He's just getting ready.
I hope he doesn't sit here all game. It's pretty freaking boring, I'll tell you that much.
Well, actually, he does spend a lot of time in this bush, Bob.
Well, then why would you choose such a pathetically hopeless replay to show? Why not maybe an Object 140 getting 11 kills? And really carrying
No, we don't do that kind of shit here, Bob. This is real gameplay.
Well, I don't give a fuck. It's your channel. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Bob, okay, let me just start with the commentary. Did you explain how this game actually works?
Of course, I explained how it works. Weren't you listening?
I was in the other room, Bob.
Well, he has to kill more enemies than his whole team combined and win the match.
Thanks, buddy, thanks.
That's what he must do. And then he will have carried the stupids.
Of course. All right, let's get right into it here.
We have put him in a low-tier battle with an abundance of completely useless, pathetic, stupid morons on his team and...
Bob, come on.
The enemy team.
You don't have to refer to them as morons. That's...
Well, but I do that for artistic license effect. It's what you taught me.
Yeah, but morons?
I don't care. It's your channel. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm out of here.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll see you later, Bob. Well, we didn't miss much. And, welcome to another episode of Carry the Stupids. An exciting episode it will be, where we get to watch, who is this guy? Obi-Wan Kenobi or Wank Your Knob Manobi? What the hell is his name? Oh, Wank Your Knob Kenobi, or well, I'm just going to call you Wanker. He's the Wanker in the bushes here. And, guys, this is a low-tier game, and Bob chose it. And you may be wondering, why am I not showing you a replay of an Object 140 or an Object 705 or an object here, object there, object everywhere? Hey! Whatever the fuck object doing 14 kills and 17,000 damage. Why don't I show you one of those replays from a non-subscriber who loads it, and I can go on WOTreplays.com and search for the highest damage game ever played, and then just show that. Say, look, if you get yourself one of these tanks and do this and go to A1 and get hull down and then flank here and shoot premium here and aim at the weak spot there, then you could be a Unicom just like this guy and get 17,000 damage and 11 kills and 2 million spotting assist. You just do that, you scrubs. You could learn from a replay. Like, just have to play exactly like that guy and you will be just as good. Why don't I do that? Well, you know, why did Beethoven invite some people over to his place one day while he was composing the Seventh Symphony and say, hey, you guys, sit down there and watch what I'm doing here. You notice my fingers on the white keys and the black keys moving up and down and playing these notes in this pattern? All you have to do is that, and you will be a magnificent, famous composer just like me. Why didn't he do that? Because it doesn't fucking work, that's why. That's why Michelangelo didn't just walk down the street and get some unemployed bum and say, hey, come on in here and mix the paint for me. I'm painting the ceiling up there. Because if he did that, it would have been shit. And no one would go see it today, hundreds of years later. In that church in the Vatican place where he painted the ceiling on his back for 2 fucking years by himself. Mixing the paint and putting it on there with the scaffold and everything. You have to do it yourself. And that's where greatness starts. When you do you see where I'm going with this? It's you don't learn sometimes from the masters, although I'm getting a little fumbled up with the words here, but what I'm trying to say is that sometimes you have to look at reality. You have to look at the regular plebs, the regular schmoes. Like this guy, Nobby1, whatever the hell. He sent me this, and he's a subscriber, and he camps all game and does nothing, which is the right thing to do in low tiers. He's playing in a tier 5 tank, and there's, what, are there tier 4s or whatever the hell? I don't even know, because I don't give a shit about this replay because it's low tier. But he's just sitting still there in his bush, and he will do that all game, which at the low tiers is a very successful strategy. Why? Because there's 28 other Muppets that run around like idiots dying in front of you as you sit there, usually 90% of the games. So what are you going to do? Go run around with them? Is that a good strategy? Oh, look, I'm in a low-tier game. There's going to be 28 complete simpleton moron noobs running around like idiots. Let me just run around with them. And maybe this time I won't be the first one to die. No. What you do is you say, let those idiots run around and drive and do what they do, and I'll just sit here in these bushes, and I'll shoot all of them. What's wrong with that? Huh? This is what you do. If you've got tier 10 tanks and you've got 30,000 games, just get yourself a couple of tier 5 tanks, maybe tank destroyers, put a good crew in there, get really good camouflage, put a camo net on there, binocs, run food, and then have your way with them. You could get on an episode of Carry the Stupids once a week. But having said that, what's gone on so far? Is he doing okay? Is he still in the bush? There they are. There's another one. He's moved up. Yeah, well, what did that achieve? Is there anyone else going to move up? Well, there's only 2 left. Now he's finally moving. Why is he moving? I don't know. He was doing fine in his bush. Why the hell are you moving? I guess he got bored and decided to go for a little drive. And that little drive, he actually spotted someone. The first time he moved, and he spotted an IKV sneaking up behind him. He's pinging the map. There, hey, there's an enemy there. Where are you going? You're going the wrong way. Oh, he's going to flank. Low-tier games, huh? It's like that guy that listened to Beethoven's Ninth, the critic in 14, where there's the blimp that disappeared at the beginning, but appeared. The critic that first heard Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, and he wrote in the local newspaper right after its first performance, he said, well, it was pretty good, but there were too many notes. Right? Who was that guy? Nobody knows. No one gives a shit. Beethoven, you remember. Why? Because he did it himself. You know, back in the day, if I had this channel back then, the guys like Beethoven and Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, they would have been subscribers. See? And they would have sent me stuff, you know, drawings of the dissected humans and little parables and poems and the fancy little symphonies and moonlight sonatas and whatever the hell they were doing, and I would have put it on YouTube, and they would have been even more popular than because in their day, they were just the regular schmoes working for a living. They weren't the aristocrats. They weren't the rich people that were hiring them, you know, hey, paint that ceiling for me. Write me a symphony. What's wrong with you? Get to work. They were the simpletons in their day. But after long history, who do we remember? Who do we remember? Guys that achieved something, like this guy here, immortalized in this video. What's his name? Obi-Wan Kenobi, driving around there. You see him? He's an unsuspecting hero. You would never have thought. You know, how would he ever become famous and notorious? Well, he's going to win this episode of Carry the Stupids. Look, there's the blimp, there's the enemy artillery. He's going to miss them, but he's got Muppets on his team that won't shoot. He's got lots of time. Watch. Just come around and finish them off.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are a winner. You have successfully carried the Stupids. You have more kills than your whole team combined.
Who cares?
And
Yeah.
you have won the match.
Big deal. Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you today, Klaus? Who pissed in your cornflakes?
You're pissing me off, Bob. You know that?
You got mad at me for calling them morons, and then you...
Well,
That was a terrible commentary.
what?
Horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Good for you.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, boo, yeah.
The game was bad, too. He sucked. He camped all game.
You picked the
Let's
game.
at least watch something entertaining, like
What the hell's this?
this Russian tank killing this Italian tank. That's fun to watch.
That's an intro.
Not that crap you put on YouTube.
Oh, boy.
I should start my own
Yeah,
channel.
go ahead. Go. Knock yourself
It
out.
would be a hell of a lot more popular than yours, I'm sure. Yours sucks.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
I'm Bob, and I'm sure they came here to watch me.
I'm sure.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Now that's funny. That's entertainment.
Look at that.
Vaffanculo you, testa di cazzo.
Oh, boy. I'm glad this one's over.